Hello, everyone. So basically, I'm back and I'd like to share a few things. So, why I'm leaving law to build wealth through investing. Now, basically, after years of working as a lawyer, I made the decision that kind of shocks me a bit as well, but I'm stepping away. And it's not because I hate this job, it's because I realized that it won't build the life I want. So, you might think, why? Well, because wealth, freedom, and control is missing. None of this comes from trading your time for money and working excessively long hours, including, the weekends, the holidays, and so on. Um, and another thing, maybe the thing that caused me the largest amount of panic over the past few months, especially, is that I think AI is taking over the entire market. And you know, in the legal profession, you have really difficult cases, which is the minority, and then you have like really simple cases, like basic robberies and so on. And these are the vast majority. Now, giving AI some of my drafts, I let it pretty much consult with my guidance on like some basic cases. And you know what? It did in a few minutes with my drafts what I could do in like a few hours before, working really efficiently. So, yeah, the problem is that unless we see a massive increase in these like small scale basic crimes and other legal issues which are really simple to resolve, yeah, this is going to be a massive problem. And this legal market is definitely going to shrink and become even more cutthroat with no limit to working hours at all. So I'm going all in on investing, tutoring, and freelance consulting to regain my freedom. And, I worked as a lawyer for years, advising clients, solving problems, dealing with stress, deadlines, pressure. I also tutor on the side because I always figured that having one source of income is not a great idea financially. Thank God I did that. Uh, but despite the income and everything else, there's another key issue. The market is changing. So me hoping for the best, this is not a strategy. I really hope you try not to do this as well. Uh, yeah. So the wake-up call was that one day I sat down to actually calculate how much it would take for me to retire, living in the certain way that I live right now, and just, so I could quit my legal job forever to pretty much live off of investing, passive income, and sort of have a bit of breathing room to do the things that really drive me, which is tutoring or consulting a little bit as well. The things which give me freedom and the things I'm happy to do on practically any certain day. And the problem was, I sat down, I calculated, and the answer was decades. So it would take me literal decades to move forward with this. So that's when I started looking into investing seriously, not as just like a side project, not to get rich quick scheme, but as a structured plan to build wealth and buy back my time. So my goal for this year is to start earning at least a few thousand every month from investing so I can at least meet my basic needs from this activity. So what are my plans moving forward, including investing? So I'm focused on a few key things. So number one is buying undervalued, fundamentally strong stocks. Um, Buying undervalued, this comes from the legal analysis part, which I would do on the documents beforehand. And, for me, doing basic maths and calculations isn't all that difficult. Finding undervalued picks, it's somewhat more understandable for me than maybe another professional in a different field. And another thing I've been using as well is a bit of swing trading on companies like APA Corp or Leonardo this year to boost returns. I'm going to do like a detailed breakdown in one of these videos, definitely to help you out as well. And yeah, basically I started with 10,000 and I'm documenting my way of growing it into the first 100,000, including my monthly additions to these investments from my income and explaining every single step, every single trade we make, and everything we learn along the way as well. So why am I sharing this? I know a lot of professionals, especially in this field, like we feel stuck. The career is great on paper, but there is no real exit plan. The weekends, the vacations, you have to work on them. The companies, by the way, which employ massive amounts of professionals like this, like consulting firms and so on, they're not even trying to hide this anymore. If you saw, I believe it was like Deloitte's recent ad, was practically showing a family where the parent, I think the mother, had to answer a team meeting during her child's birthday party. And somehow it was twisted in a way that, oh, this is an amazing thing. What a great company we work for. Um, yeah, I would really never want to do this, honestly. And yeah, so just having this way too demanding career for something that seems like a good amount of pay apparently is just not worth it at all. Like the past few months when I've been transitioning like in this entire journey, I realized that I'm much happier and I have way more breathing room just not being stuck here. So once again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a lawyer switching fully on into tutoring and investing. But again, I believe my insights as a lawyer can provide a lot of value into this as well. So finally, yeah, I'm leaving law, betting all on myself. If you're curious how I do it, if you want to learn from my wins and mistakes in investing, and if you're ready to start your own shift towards financial freedom, subscribe. This is just the beginning for our channel, and let's build wealth together in the Spartan logical sense. So, if you have any comments or any subjects you would like me to cover, something that's important for you personally, I'd love to hear that. And thank you for listening. Bye.